So, hello, my dear chess friends. Welcome to Ilya stream. I hope you're in a good mood today, and I hope you will have a fun time with me analyzing the Ilya game. So, if you have any questions, so please let me know. We will go through together. So, so we will see what opening Ilya will pick today. That will be very interesting. So I hope you can see me and you can hear me well. So let's be ready for a very interesting and long stream. Let's see. So we have 4 more minutes to start of the game. So yeah, I think I need to find this game as well on the stream. Okay. So okay. So they switched. Okay. Okay. Let's see it. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, flip. Okay. Flip. So Ilya will have a black pieces today against Joy Sandhu today. So let's take a look what will happen today. What opening will Ilya pick? That's, I will say, the huge question now. So what will... I think that like Ilya told me he had some ideas to play Kalashnikov today that you can find in his course. So we'll see what will happen. So, okay. Let's wait, I think, 2 more minutes before the round starts. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like its opponent is 1,850 in the round one. So it'll be very interesting, like what opening will Ilya pick with black pieces. It's never easy in the start of the tournament, especially I will say these low-rated guys can be very dangerous. So we will see. Mm-hmm. So I hope I did everything because they changed the board. So please, I hope you can see the live game and also the... I hope so that this game that we will analyze you can see as well. So I hope everything will work in the right way. So. Mm-hmm. So let's see. Yeah, I think I'm not so sure. Yeah, that's a good question. It looks like, yeah, Ilya is from Serbia. Yeah. What is the prize fund of the tournament? Honestly, I didn't check. Honestly, I didn't check, but I saw a couple of very strong grandmasters. So I assume it's the prize fund must be good. So yeah, Ilya is from Serbia as well. I'm from Serbia as well. Okay, that's like Ilya opponent sit on the board. So this will be the funny first game, 100%. Yeah, it's a good question. Hello, hi. It's a good question why it's like a 15-0-0 to start. Like that's actually a pretty good question. Why? Okay, stream. He disappeared, Ilya. I hope he will come back. So we'll see. So let's see. Oh, okay. Ooh, okay, it's good. He's back. So what is the difference between FN and GM? That's an interesting question. Like, let's say, yeah, maybe like one of the things is probably experience. So I played a lot, and also like experience definitely, and maybe maybe opening knowledge a bit. It's not so sure. That's a hard question. Like, but Elijah is very talented, and I'm sure he will get. I think at least I am pretty soon. So good question. Yeah, yeah, yeah. His opening looks underrated somehow. We will see. Like I think for the opening, we will see pretty quickly how strong is the opponent, in my opinion. So, but we will see after a couple of furious. We will see after a couple of moves, like how this opponent is like. I think he definitely prepared. I have a feeling that this guy against Ilya he prepared. Okay, so let's see it. I hope my life is doing well. The game starts with a move d4. So we got there. Okay, so on my live board, knight to f6 we go. Seems I need to, this live board needs to be added. Okay. Yeah, I need to fix, but okay, let's first go there. Okay, so we have this. Okay, so this one we need to close. Okay, sorry, I need to reload this. Okay. Give me a second to, yeah, to fix this. This is what we need to fix. Yeah. Let's find his board. So hopefully this will work now. Yeah, the boards are changing. Yeah, some problem happens here in the live stream. But okay, so for now, yes, they have some problems here, but okay. At least live is not working right now, but we can see the board here. So we have, yeah, there was some problems on the live stream here on chess.com. So we have a very old Indian. So let's try to, again, refresh. Let's try again. This is fun. Try second time. Wait a second. Sorry. Try again. Okay, now game finally starts. Okay, I'll try again. Okay. Hopefully now will finally work. Okay. Okay. So we have old Indian here, and let's flip it. Okay, so this is working. Okay, now this should work, I think. Yeah. So we have e5. Okay, now it's good. I think everything, yes, early e5. Okay, finally everything is good. Oh, this is kind of a surprise stuff. So e5 is a very interesting move now. Like, what will you play here with the white pieces? This is kind of like interesting here. Here, like, I know that some players like to play the move like a de5 here. So also. But then, like, after de, queen to d8, king to d8. We have some endgame, and here it looks a bit dangerous for black, but after knight f3 we have knight c6. And this looks good, yeah. So it looks good for black because this pawn is kind of a defended. So let's go back. I need to fix this. Yeah. So let me just, one thing I wanted to do. Yeah, this one. Now that they for some reasons they also right, let's try again. Okay, let's open. So this is one Ilya board. Okay, so we have e5 here. This is like, okay, this one, I think I made it good. And let's try it one more time. Next window. Sorry, I need to switch this because they changed the boards. So, and now hopefully I will do that and we will not have any problems. White. Okay. Now this is again Ilya. Flip. Yeah, this is with the move a5. Okay, yeah, this is on the board. Okay. Okay. So this is, I hope I finally made it. Okay, so let's do something here. Like let's say move e4. Okay, finally I made it. Okay, great. So let's go a little bit, let's analyze what happened here. So thank you for your patience. So here we have d6, knight c3, e5, and now d5, and now a5. Early the move a5 here. So what's the point here? With the move a5, black idea is to go knight e6, knight c5 to get some, let's say, space on the queen side for the knight. e5 is a very rare idea, but very interesting one. So we will definitely see after the move a5 here how white will play now. So we will see how this will go. Yeah, e5 is interesting. Yes, at some point here, definitely ideas are to play t6 at some point. Yes, so t6 will come, but a bit later, I think. So we will see. So now I need to see what Ilya wants. Ilya can play g6, bishop g7 with the castle, And sometimes there are some ideas where the bishop can go also to e7. So I will say there are two different ideas. So we will see how here that will happen and what will happen there. So that will be interesting to follow. What is your favorite, guys? Like, what's your favorite opening with black? That's interesting to hear. Oh, I got the Nemanja asked me, am I Ilya coach? No, I'm Ilya friend. We played a long time ago, but like, and yeah, I'm following him from here. So yeah. Hey, Furious SG, can you hear me well on the Furious SG? Can you hear me well on Twitch? Is everything go like it's like good? Just to see, is it like Twitch going good? Okay, so we have some new moves on the board. Let's go back. So we got, okay, so we got the move e4 on the board here. So everything's still okay. Yeah, this will be now fun to watch. Hello, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much, Furious. Like, this is my first stream after a long, so I'm hoping I'm not bugging or something. So also, YouTube viewers, can you hear me well and clear? Not bugging? Everything fine? Hopefully. Okay, that's great to hear. So Caro-Kann. Hey, Caro-Kann is one of the openings I didn't like to play with black. I had a bad, I don't know. I never felt like Caro-Kann was suits my plan. Yeah, like, I don't know. I didn't like it. So it looks like strategical so much, and somehow I always get worse. So, I don't know. Was there a c5 possible instead of a5? No, in these setups, basically, yeah, mostly you don't want to, yeah, you mostly want to play knight. You want to put a knight on c5. So the idea is like Ilya played here. The plan is like to go knight to c5 to try to target the pawn on e4. So if you play the move like a c5, somehow you don't want to close that square. So I think basically that's the reason. Alien Gambit, Destroyer, or Caro-Kann. If I need to choose between Alien Gambit, then I will pick Caro-Kann. So yeah. Sorry, I'm a. Okay. So yeah, sorry, my pawn is going there. So here, c5 kills the Alien Gambit. Yeah, maybe. So yeah, so we have a knight a6 on the board here, and then like I said, my guess here that yeah, like here black wants to jump on the c5. Now it's interesting for white, what white should play now. So I think that white, what I will play with white is maybe the plan like f3. That looks sharp. Maybe try to put the bishops like e3, d3, and knight e2. Who knows? Maybe also to go queen to d2. So maybe this kind of move makes a lot of sense, just to secure maybe defense of the e4 pawn. And probably here Ilya played something like, probably will play something like g6. So, but we will definitely see. So that's my guess is f3. So maybe I'm wrong. Caro-Kann is a good opening with I'm 2000 white fided player. Yeah, Caro-Kann is, I think it's pretty well for the, yeah, definitely. For 2000, I think Caro-Kann should be pretty well. Bishop e3 is the guess by Itzen. Ethan. I think I spelled well. I have played against Ilya opponent. Really? Okay. And what did you do in that game? Yep, no more tricks here. But I'm very curious to see what white will pick now. The good thing with this opening that Ilya played here, especially with idea with e5, is that now like white needs to start thinking here. So I think probably Ilya prepared something on e4. So after the move d5 a5, I think that now Ilya still is in the book, 100%, and white is still not in the book. And that's very important. Aha, in Rilton, Sweden. Oh, I was one time to Sweden, but yeah, I didn't play Rilton Cup still, so I suppose I definitely must play it. F4. I'm afraid of such a move here. I think if I'm white, like this kind of move is kind of like it's not easy to play. Maybe then I can play knight e5, and then suddenly the e4 pawn is a target. So that's the reason why I said f3. F4 is interesting. It's aggressive, but then I think that knight e4 can be a trouble. So maybe that's the reason why I'm not what I'm not forcing f4. Mm. Yes, knight f3, bishop e2 is more standard. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Something like knight f3, bishop e2 I will play. Yeah, I think I will do something like that. Yeah. So I hope, yeah. So on Twitch I'm good. I hopefully on YouTube I'm good as well. So we will see. Now it's kind of like a very interesting to see what will happen now after this move. Yeah, if it's a Vienna Gambit, that will be great. Yes, f4 there is good. Oh, when I was a young player, I lost so many games in Vienna. Yeah, because somehow I always missed somehow to push in the center and yeah. So g3 bishop g2. Yeah, that usually that plan g3 bishop g2 happen, but I feel that with this structure of the pawns, that somehow g3 bg2 is like I don't know, like it looks a bit more. You just like the bishop is looks a bit more passive. I don't know, like on the bishop, I think the bishop e3 was maybe initial idea, but on bishop e3 maybe knight g4 stuff are a bit annoying. Yeah, and then like the bishop is on, you don't want to give this bishop away. But if you need to go back, that's a bit annoying. So maybe, that's my guess. Maybe f3, or bishop e2. Let's say that's my guess. Today is not a title Tuesday. Nope. Really chess? Nope. It's not title Tuesday. I'm a guest of honor on today's stream. Oh yeah, h3 g4. Yeah. Look at the title. Oh, okay. Probably. Oh, okay. Yeah, so probably Ilya. Oh, maybe I didn't change that. Okay. I don't want to. Yeah, I'm not so sure. Probably didn't change. Thank you for letting me know, Willy Chess. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah. Ah, okay. Yeah, if I'm streaming, I will do that, but I'm not so sure because yeah, if I'm on the stream. Thank you, Willie, for letting me know. Mm-hmm. Hey, thank you also, Furious SG. I'm feeling very good. From where? Thank you. Thank you, Furious SG, for letting me know. I'm feeling much better now. Really. For the first stream after like 2 years, I'm feeling good. I told you, Ilya still is. Yeah. Kingi too, like a Nakamura, huh? Bone cloud, exactly, exactly. That's a bone cloud. I was trying to remember. Yes, yes, yes. It's a bone cloud here. So what? Yeah, Eli is playing a lot. Yes, yes. I really like his videos. So like, please, if you like, please check his latest video, Rapid Blitz, and even tournament games that he played in Realton. Like, and very nice explanations, like a lot of work he put in his YouTube channel. So my guess is f3 or bishop e2, but that's the thing here. Or bishop, no, I will put the red color in. Now, like, this move will not happen. So, yeah, this will not, Bunk Cloud will not happen. So I'm guessing these three, and maybe possibility of the move g3. That's also somewhere. Someone said also h3, g4, but that looks a bit too much. So not sure about that, but I think these two makes most of the sense. What's the best way to use my time against the better players? Oof, that's a tough question. You know, I think, like, what do you mean, Bernie? Do you mean like how to play against them, or what's a tactic or strategy to play against the better players? Help me with this. So f3 is tough to play. Maybe I think bishop e2 will follow. Yeah, maybe f3 looks a bit more. It depends what variation he plays on against the King's Indian. So I'm not sure what here white player is playing against King's Indian. For example, if you play Samish with f3, then f3 comes very natural. You know, so that's the thing. So question was, what's the best way to use my time? The tactic it over the board. Oh, you know, if you want to play against the better players, I will always suggest one thing. That's like to have a very clear opening repertoire. So you need to know what you're doing with white and black. And definitely try to work on tactics. Like, at least not to blundering some things like that happen over the board. Because, like, a very strong players are rarely blunderings. Yeah, chess is a game of mistakes, so. I hope I helped, Bernie. I hope you will enjoy the stream. So, let's see, what do we have here? Still, I said, Ilya is still in the book. And I think that here, J, I think I spelled well. White is still not in the book. So we have bishop g5. Yeah, like about the move bishop g5, I think it still works for black here. Like if you go like this, I think, like, I don't know, the bishop looks a bit strange here. Like I can just play bishop e7 and castle. I'm not feeling... I don't know. I'm not feeling bad about this. So I can just play bishop e7. And then still it's a question how white should develop here. So I don't know that white is getting somewhere with this move. So maybe that's the thing. Don't change pieces and keep tension. I learned that the hard way. Yes, that's also. I think that the good thing is you need to know when to trade and when to keep tension. So, you know, it's very hard. Like, someone told me, like, chess is like a game of the, how to say it, like, you have a lot of rules, but you need to know when to break them. h6, g5. That's fun. So, this move, knight a6, yeah, put him to the slot. This will be a slow game. I think that's Furious HG. I think it makes a lot of sense. Oh, bishop g5. Who gets bishop g5? Oh, we got that. We got the move. Yeah, probably just a question when black tries to ball out with t6. Yeah, maybe t6. Okay, we have bg5 on the board. So now the question is, did Ilya prepare this? Did Ilya had this on his home screen before the game? Bishop d3, if knight c5, then bishop c2. Yes, bishop d3, bishop c2 plan is very natural. I agree. Yes. Yeah, this plan definitely is in his idea. Maybe I will play that before bg5. Bishop e7. Okay, and he played pretty fast. So probably, yeah, very logical move. Bishop e7, we go from there. Hello. Hyber Stradansky. I hope I spelled well. Hello. We'll see. Bishop e7. But, still, again, I think the ball is in the white court. So, again, white needs to think what to do. Yeah, hello, Steven. Yeah, bishop g5, probably he wants, yeah, maybe idea is to castle on the long side. Maybe to go queen to d2 long side. But it looks somehow risky. I don't know. So I'm not sure about bg5. Honestly, I would play, like I said here, I think, in my opinion, here after e4 96, I would play f3. But that's not easy. Like I got someone said on the chat, like this move was not easy. And maybe on knight e5, bishop e3. That was my idea. Or someone said here, no, yeah. This idea was also fun, like bishop d3. So knight e5, bishop c2. And I love this bishop protecting the pawn. And maybe now f3, bishop e3, knight e2, and then maybe even queen d2 alongside. I like this, yeah. So, but here after bishop g5, bishop e7, I'm not so sure what will be use of this bishop. But we can see, we will see, definitely. Oh, yes, we need to enable the evil bar. They don't have evil bar here. That's interesting. Seems like I accidentally move it. That's a good stuff. Yeah, evil bar is not here. I suppose I can make it work, but if I show this, I can. Let me see where to find coordinates. Yeah, a lot of things happen. So if someone knows how to put the evil bar there, I'll be happy to do it. But seems like I couldn't make everything work because they changed the boards. Yeah, like completely everything changed. So I'm a little bit, I don't want to, yeah. So let's see the chat. Thank you for letting me know for evil bar. I think the evil bar right now, like I will keep saying, so right here, the position black is good. Oh yeah, we can do like that. Yeah, yeah, I can actually do this for evil bar. Yeah, sorry. I just need to click. That's it. Yeah. So here the position is, yeah, black is great. I'm not sure about the move bg5, like I said. So I don't think white wants to trade the black bishop, right? Sure, the knights are better currently, but white has such a nice square on e3 for it. Yes, I agree with that. I think that here white wants to keep the bishop on e3. New Sagar Shah. Is that a compliment? Nibish. You have to check with your recording software. Thank you. I think I made it. Nitish, you can see me now. You see the evil bar now. Yeah, I'm still not used to. This is my first stream. The second will be better. So what do we, like after 2 years? H4 on the board. Wow. Okay, I didn't expect that. What is this? What do we have here? Wow. H4. Computer doesn't like it, but from my point of view, I love this. Okay, I respect this. Okay, what's this? What is this? H4 on the board. Yes, very aggressive. I'm not really sure if this is like not really sure if this is the best approach, but it's a sharp approach. Let's see. I know Ilya didn't have that on his preparation now. So now again, it's very interesting to check. But Ilya had a very nice preparation with black. Very nice. So what do we do now? 94. Hello, Mladen Popovich. Yeah, 94 was a threat at some point. I think 94 was a threat. But I think that's the reason why he played h4. But now it's very interesting how... Oh, 95. That's a very logical move. Okay, so Ilya just played 95 right here. Okay, the plan, exactly what you said. Let's pressure the pawn. So now it's interesting. This move... Okay, this is fun. Like, so why f3 move is now not good? Why black gets like +1? This is very nice move now. Let's see, let me see the chat. So why f3? That's the reason why h4 in my mind, h4 is a mistake. Nice, Nibish. Yes, I love it. Yeah, I love it. So why the move f3 here now it's not working? I think this idea with bishop g5, h4 is just not the one I want. Yes, h4 is hanging the bishop. I agree. Yeah, but the problem with h4 is that now, in this position after the h4, there are these like these black squares around the king are kind of like open. So like I said, oh, Nibish is a king Indian player. Okay, that makes sense. So here it's like this move is a kind of very much dangerous. The point is, like you said, black has all these dark square pawns all around. So this bishop is not his best piece. So now, after like a trade, this structure will be great. White lost dark square bishop, and suddenly these squares are like showing up. And plus, of course, this h4 is not hanging right now, but sooner or later this will be a problem. So let's see after the move knight c5 what will happen now. What will happen now? Queen c2 stockfish move. Yes, maybe. Yeah, probably queen c2. That looks very much human from the point of view. I agree. Yeah, Ilya is on fire. Yeah, Ilya played very quickly this knight e5, bishop e7. He played very easy these moves. Now it's interesting. Like the move, yeah. Like now I want to see how white will defend this e4 pawn. Now it's interesting. Bishop f6. Oh, it's hard to play that, right? Like on bishop f6, it's like very hard. Like bf6, suddenly the pawn is hanging. Maybe g3 now. Ooh, who knows? Yeah, but then like maybe just go back, castle. Sorry, maybe f5. Yeah, I don't know. Like looks a bit scary. Looks scary. But now it's a question. Like I said, that's a question here. Yeah, I think that the plan with bishop g5 was a bit risky. Yeah, generally. So now the question is, what will white play here? Now this is the question. That's you mean instead, Steven? You mean instead of 95, or so the h6? Maybe here, like here, h6 looks fun, but maybe no was not. Yeah, but actually that looks like also very interesting. Maybe now bishop f6 will have more sense, and then maybe g3. So now it's a question: was h6 a good move or not? You know, that's in my head. So let's go back. So yeah, so we have this moment. So 95. Yeah, I think the reason is maybe why not h6 is like you're not afraid of the g5 bishop. I will not play h6 as well. Maybe a little bit wait to see what will he do. Makes sense. White should have just waited for black's action. The spade's advantage is actually quite a lot. Yeah, Furious SG, I agree. But now with bishop g5, everything starts to be more concrete, I think. Let's see it. Maybe bishop e3 on h6. Yes, Popovich. Yeah, I agree, Mladen. Emmanuel, hello, hello. Potentially to take on c5. Aha, makes sense. Yes, but I don't know. Like I always when I play King's Indian, like I'm e4 player mostly. But when I play King's Indian, I hate to take. I hate to give up my dark square bishop. I'm always somehow afraid that I will get mated on dark squares. Don't forget to knight c5 causes more dark square controls. Yes, probably. But like I'm very interested to see how white will respond now. So, okay, so if we need to vote, what will you say? Queen c2, f3. Yeah, Queen c2 looks the most logical. And 24 minutes up on the clock. Someone said, yeah, it's good to have more time on the clock. 100% agree. If he takes on c5, 98, 96, beautiful maneuvers. I agree. Yes, 98, 96, you want to get to d6 like a blockader of the d pawn. I agree. Yep. 100% agree. So, you know what? You know when I know that my opening was good? Like my opening preparation is good. You know when? When I'm up on the clock 25 minutes. So Ilya is 25 minutes up on the clock, so everything makes much more sense. Yes, meeting table. Yes, I agree. This looks like a fiddler, and we have queen to c2 on the board. Yes. Okay, we have queen c2. Okay, that's a regular. H4 was very interesting. Queen c2. Okay, that's a natural move. If there are any system you can play in black. Oh, you mean like a certain opening against something? Like e4, d4, or... Okay, let's see what Ilya prepared on this. Castle. Knight fd7. What do we guess here? Now it's a question. Castle or... Yeah. Yeah, yeah, this looks like a fiddler a lot. Yeah. Yeah, like in these systems, like usually if you have g6 and the bishop is somehow here, that's more like a king's Indian. But here, I agree with, yeah, this looks more like a fiddler. But now it's interesting what to play after queen c2. Like I had this, Steven said h6 in a couple of options. Maybe move the knight, but like if you move the knight, the bishop will just go back. He will not trade the bishops. So yeah, now it's interesting what the computer said here. Wow, computer here is suggesting knight g4. That's a fun move. Yeah. Yeah, these systems, I will say that these systems are dangerous to play against. In some way, I feel like this is dangerous to play against the high-rated players who just wait somehow. Like maybe knight g4 looks fun. But let me go back to the moves. So what will happen after the move queen to c2? Okay. Let me see, did I make a mistake? Just let me see. Okay, so this is live board. I made a mistake. Let me see here. Okay, seems like, okay. Seems like I made a mistake again. Yeah, let's see. So this is on the board. Oh, okay. So after queen to c2. Okay. Knight h5, yeah, definitely knight h5 is AD as well. Yes, I like that. This is definitely something that black should also analyze, maybe to get control over this as well. Yeah, I agree. Let's see what will happen here. After queen c2, yeah, interesting. Yeah, this move knight g4 makes sense. So we will see. Or knight h5, some jumpings. Oh, okay. Don't know, I made a mistake. Okay, let me delete this. Let me try again. Okay, okay, let's try again. Seems like I made a... Okay. Try it. Okay. Somehow this live board, I somehow click something and... wait, yeah, okay, give me a second. ISO of white. Let's find the Ilya game. This is it. Black. Okay, so this one is. Let me try to do like this. Okay. No, no. Have h6. Okay, flip. Okay, let's see it. So we have h6 on the board. So let's see what will happen. Yeah, bishop e3 is one of the options as well. So it's like we will see what will happen now after h6. My guess is bishop e3, but let's see. Yeah, h6 is on the board. Yep. And then we will see what will happen now after h6. Yeah, there already wins. Yeah, already wins there. Already some wins here after the move h6. I think, yeah, bishop e3 is coming, 100%. Mm-hmm. I want to try to... Yeah, I want to try to move one board, but somehow it's not doing... Yeah, this one I want. Yeah, for some reasons yeah, okay, so let's try again. So bishop e3. Yeah, bishop e3 is a definitely move, I will guess. That will happen here after the move h6. Yeah. I don't think he will take bishop f6 here, yeah. Bishop e3 looks to me like a more natural move now. So just go back to the corner. Yeah. But let's see it. Yeah, bishop e3 looks like, oh, computer actually doesn't like h6 so much here. So computer likes more like a move like knight g4. To try to, like, yeah, to try to trade the bishops, not to kick it. So that's a very interesting stuff here. But let's see it. Let me try to make it one more time. Let's try one more time. Hopefully it will work now. I will try to do it one more time. Let's see it. What will happen here? So we have some interesting, yeah. We have a lot of interesting things here going on. A lot of strong opponents here. Yeah, we have one win already. Okay. So let's try again. Let's try one more time. Okay, we have bishop back. Bishop to d2 we have. Yep. Yeah, so we have bishop to d2 on the board. So this will be now interesting very much. I don't know, like, yeah, he didn't want to put the bishop on e3, yeah. Bye, chat. Yeah, Rainbow Teddy, yes. We didn't change it. That's not Title Tuesday, it's Isle White here. I agree. It's a Monday, but it's like, yeah. So we have bishop d2 on the board now. Yeah. Yeah, he played that. Interesting, yes. Now it's to guess what will happen. Yeah, black is back into it, 100%, yeah. Yeah, bishop d2, not a good move. Interesting, yeah. But Ilya move h6 was, in the way it's logical. Here, like, idea was something like knight g4 to try to, yeah, to trade the bishops and yeah, to you know do it. And now after h6 we have bishop to d2. That's a bit strange move. Yeah, I will put the bishop on e3, but I think he was afraid of the move knight g4. That's my guess. I think he was afraid of this. Yes, yes, Miguel. Yeah. I think yeah. Do you castle short or you wait for white? I think here you should wait a bit. Yeah, you should definitely wait. So we have h6 on the board now. Sorry, not h6. Sorry, we have bishop d2. Yeah, so Rainbow Teddy, yeah, Monday for Title Tuesday. Yes, I agree. We forgot to change that. Bishop d7. Yeah, I don't think there is much danger in the short castling either, right? Yeah, I think here the short is, yeah, the short actually happened. Yeah, so short side happened. So we have castle. So yep, interesting. Wow. So like you can guess one time what's like the best move. Yeah, the best here the move is long side actually. Yeah, probably. So what do we have? Black castle. Yeah, and after knight g4 in that line, what will you do with bishop? And then Miguel, I will go bishop d2. Knight g4, then I go bishop d2. If that makes sense. Yeah. So here, yeah, let's see it. So I think I will do one more time because they switched the boards. So let's see the results a little bit and try to guess what's going on there. So I will try one more time. Yep. So okay, we have one. Oh, we have already one win here. We have a couple of results. Yeah. Okay, so we will check this from the white perspective. So let's see it. Yeah. Okay. Not this. So let me see. Okay. Yeah, for some reasons I can't live type. Not this one. Okay, so we have so we have bishop d2, we have a castle here. So yeah, the game ended very fast, had an equal position against the phone of the player rank. Wow, yeah, maybe, maybe the pawn, like that's very, like that's not the good way to lose the game. Yeah, not the one I love. Okay, yeah, the phones can be dangerous. So, is the only pawn break available? Maybe a deuce of f5 sometime soon? Yes, I agree. Furious SG, I think that f5 should come very naturally. But now it's interesting to see what white play now. Maybe f3 now, like you said. Maybe something like that. Maybe f3 or, yeah, maybe something like knight. No, I don't believe in knight f3, but on f3, like I said, on f3 always like this, there are some moves like knight h5. So like here, like white needs to think about these squares. So phones, yeah, it's probably not allowed. Maybe someone just, yeah, maybe just someone like yeah, maybe just someone, you know, put them in the put them there. So maybe just someone brought it, not sure. F5 looks great, but you need to waste time to get F5 in. I agree. So for F5, black needs to move the knight and then try to push F. So, but now it's interesting, yeah. You play Title Tuesday, Nikola Carniato. Actually, no. This is Ilya White tournament. I'm his guest today. So we just forgot to change it. So I will leave it for the name of the title. You don't think while waste time with bishop g5 and bishop to d2? I think he wasted a little bit, but I'm not so sure. Like here, because black played this move, Ilya played this move h6, and now it's a question. h6 can be good or bad, so I'm not so really sure still what will happen. Because after h6 on the board, maybe white can try to push something and maybe try to attack. We will see what will happen pretty soon. The good thing is that Ilya is like 125 on the clock, so I will say that's pretty good to happen. So we will see what will happen now. After 15 minutes, after f5 and c6 black is, as Ilya would say, in the driver's seat. I agree, Furious SG. We will see if Ilya will be in the driver's seat very soon. But I'm very interested to see what will white play now. My guess is f3. If I need to guess, it will happen with the f3 move. So we will see that. What do you think, chat? In what direction do you go? Wow, 57 people watching the stream. Okay, that's a nice number. Thank you. And I hope you have a nice time. Now it's a very interesting moment to see what will here in this position. Yeah, like I said, what will white play? F3, knight h5, g4, knight f4. Yes, okay, that makes a lot of sense. GM Aman usually plays a4 in this position. Meeton, the table 1602. Do you mean with white or with black a4? Probably with black, right? Yeah, a4 looks very natural, I think, from the black perspective. If I want to push, I push with a4 with black. Yep. Oh, hello. Thank you for follow. Mikas. Yeah, this will be like interesting to see. Hello. So sorry, just for you to know, like I did something like, because they changed the boards, I'm trying to fix, but on the right bottom you will see it. This is a live moment, but sometimes I will analyze. So I will analyze on both boards, unfortunately. Okay, so that's a little bit. Unfortunately, this is my first stream after 2 years, so I'm not still very good with OBS. So hello. Oh, pozdrav. Hello. Nearly 2,000 people watching on Twitch. Yeah. So let's see what will happen. Like now it's interesting moment, I guess, for the move f3. But Ilya, like what I can see from here, I think Ilya like is feeling pretty good. Ilya did a very good job with a lot of courses that he did for these surprising openings. So here, as you can see from the start, he was like 25 minutes up on the clock. I think now it's even more. Wow, it's 125 for Ilya against 53 minutes of the yeah. Hey, black a4. I agree. Yeah, black a4. That's the I will do definitely. So I just push a4 and yeah, I'm feeling happy. I agree. The problem with a4, like when you push a4 in the King's Indian, I'm always somehow afraid that bishop will somehow grab me and then grab this guy. But even if that happens, like the darts for bishop is very, very dangerous. So yeah, I think that's these are some things. But I agree with you. A4 is a definitely move you want to play, and you want to play it badly. So because you want to get some space on that side, 100%. Hello. Thank you for follow. After f3, what happens after knight h5? Knight h3. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't think about knight h3. After f3, what happens after knight h5? That's in my guess also. I think that this move is a bit dangerous for white, because now the h-pawn is hanging and also these squares are very easy to target. So I'm not sure about f3. I was more about f3 when, well, let's say when this h-pawn was not under attack. So not so sure here. Computer says, wow, +2 for black. Okay, so definitely dangerous. Yep. So f3, bit risky because the h-pawn is a trouble. So, yeah. So let's see what will happen. I don't know. I'm guessing something. What I will play with white now? What's like a logical move? You know what? I will honestly, with white pieces here, I will play something like a g3. Defend the pawn, and then maybe bishop h3 or something. I don't know. Like maybe not bishop, but like maybe g3 just to protect the pawn. Because now somehow when he played h4, you know, if I can't play f3, you know, maybe that's the way. But we can see here that, what about h5 for white? I think that in some positions, hello Harry, I think like if you play h5, black will be very happy to get control over g5 square to maybe trade the bishops. So maybe like I'm a little bit, you know, I'm not so much for h5, but yeah, maybe in some positions here. Yeah, computer doesn't like it because maybe some ideas with knight g4. But also like sometimes you can also play like knight h7, f5, bishop g5. Like also some things here can happen. So yeah, that's the reason. So you know, c6 and queen a4. Yeah, like I got also that question on the Twitch. I think c6 at some positions is very good, but you need to be very careful. Sometimes c6 is very good. Sometimes c6 can be a problematic. So you definitely must be careful, because when you play c6, you're forcing some play in the center, and sometimes white is happy. But I think that here c6 can be very interesting because white still doesn't know where to go with the king. So king is still in the center, and I think potentially this is a problem. So yeah, I'm not sure about c6 here. But let's see. I will say this is not a hard moment. Knight 4-7 for black and knight 4-4 for white currently. Yes, I think Ilya played a very good game. I think the only move the computer didn't like here was the move h6. So I think let's go back. So I think the only thing here, yeah. That locks, it's probably because GM Nestorovic is here, because usually there is no more than 5 people here. It looks, I don't know if this is like a fun story or that's really truth because you put a smiley on. But anyway, thank you so much for nice words, for the kind words. So yeah, 94.7 for black and 94 for white. Yes, like you said, Mitten, yeah, I think the only thing was that h6 move. So I will just say it. So in this moment, computer here liked, I think, knight g4. So maybe to force the trade of dark square bishops a bit faster. I think that was the plan. And that's, I think, h6 is still fine. Yeah, and this idea looks very good. So, yeah, but let's see. Let's see. So that looks, thank you. So we will see what will happen right now. Now it's very interesting. I don't know, if I would have white pieces now, I need to calculate what to do with the king, how to play f3. I'm afraid of knight h5, knight e2, like so many things to think about. So not so really sure. What will you play with white pieces here? Like, tell me, like how much time you will spend and what will you play as white? Long side? Maybe long side. Now that's definitely the question. With white pieces, what do you do now? G3, romantic, thank you. Sunset, triple Z. Yes, that G3 was, thank you. G3 was some idea I wanted. I don't know, it looks stable. G3 looks stable. So like if I play G3 here, like I have this control. Yeah. And then bishop H3. Yes, I agree. So G, bishop H, and somehow I'm happy. Yes, I agree with that. I will go in that direction, honestly, as well. Yeah. So that's something I will play if I want to play safe. So if I want to play safe, I will play G3 now. So 10, 15 minutes, Furious SG, and G3 bishop E2. Yes, bishop E2 also makes sense. G3 bishop E2. These two moves are doing well. With the idea of bishop H3. Yeah, so G3 bishop H3. F3. Yeah. Yeah, F3. Thank you for now's upgrade of the setup. That all of this was Ilya idea. So yeah, F3. Yes, F3 is a bit of we analyzed F3. I feel that F3 can be a bit trouble because on F3 there is this annoying move knight H5, and then the problem is this G3 square and H4 is a target. So I believe that's the problem of the F3. Unfortunately, I think White idea was F3. I think he wanted to play F3 100%. He wanted to push F3, but yeah, actually it's not so good. I think Ilya will be happy. So Ilya disappeared, but hopefully he will play back. What tournament is this? This is Isle of Wight, and a UK tournament. Ilya is playing there. Hopefully he will play and he will make some good tournament. Yep, for hopefully Ilya is coming back. When did I get my hello? Yeah, thank you for the romantic sunset. Thank you for the follow. When did you get your last GM norm? Oh, so now I'm 30. Oh, okay, Ilya is back. So I'm like now 36. So I got my last norm when I was like, I think 27. So I get like a first norm when I was 18. Then 22, 23, and 27. Yeah, 3 norms. So, yep. So, yeah, these 3. But now, yeah, this seems like Ilya completely confused our opponent with this setup, with opening setup, I feel. Wow, I really don't know what will White play now. Imagine now F3 on the board, and now Ilya goes with knight H5. GM Nikola, I'm old French Canadian guy. In the past, players like Miladinovic, Strikovic, and Jim Punovic used to be some of my best chess friends. For unknown reasons, I always get along just fine with Serbian players. I like following tournaments. Oh, that's so nice. I'm actually very good friend with Strikovic. Also very good with Miladinovic, and Paunovic passed away. So, but he was also from my part of the where I'm living in Belgrade. So I know all 3 quite well. So they're really interesting people. Not only like a players, they're exceptional players, but they're also a very interesting people to hang out. So yeah, thank you for sharing this. Yeah, like Serbian Grandmaster Serbian people are always very full of energy, I will say. So let's keep it up here. You look you look not a day older than 28. Oh, that's a nice compliment. I will actually screenshot of this and show this to my wife. Okay. When did you get your last? Yeah, you started early, I suppose. Yes, I started to play chess when I was like a 7 or 8. But in these days today, like what I saw, yeah, you have a lot of GMs or like 10 or 12. So yeah, the time went on different way. G3 on the board. So White played solid. We forgot to mention the move here. So we have the move. It's on a G3 on the board. So we were right. Solid play. So we have this, and yeah, actually, for some, I think I got from the Furious HG on Twitch, I got here the move. The move now, the critical move is C6. So now, like, if we're following this, the best move now is to try to open up the center as much as possible. So I hope Ilya will find this idea. So what's the plan is like after the move like a t6, the thing here is like, I don't know, white needs to develop somehow, like bishop to g2, and the plan is great, like boom, b5. That's pretty, I will say, not easy, but so let's say if he takes, you have some ideas like this. And because the bishop is not on diagonal anymore, the black plan is like to try, let's say if he takes it, like I suppose like some ideas with bishop a6, queen to b6, and so on. So this idea of t6 is actually starting to be fun. And Ilya played that. I don't know if Ilya is in the prep, but Ilya is in the game. So t6 on the board, well played. Awesome. Definitely. So t6 was definitely the key thing. The reason why you need to open the center so soon is because the white king is stuck in the center. When that's the case, you need to open the position. Very nice play by Ilya. Still in the prep, Furious SG, not so sure. I think Ilya had this position before the move bishop g5. I think bishop g5 move surprised Ilya in this game. But here, after the move t6, I think that Ilya is in a very good shape. t6, awesome move. So yeah, let's see what will happen now. Like now, it's the white is in the big test, because like a t6 b5 is coming not so easy. Even if he doesn't go with the b5, I can take it, or this coffee or tea. Coffee. Like, I guess that this stream will be long, but maybe Ilya, hopefully he will win the game. Like, so it will not be 4-hour coffee, because I will need a recap. Yeah. So t6, awesome move. So definitely, yeah. But black cannot really take on d5. Yeah, I think that's actually not about to take. It's actually about the move b5. I think Ilya idea here is to play b5. So t6 move is pretty strong because of the b5 stuff. So yeah, so like I put the arrow. So this is the live position, and c6 is the last move. And I hope, yeah, t6 is a pretty good because of b5 is coming. And let's see the clock, situation on the clock, 41 minutes for white. So I will say that's a pretty good thing. So, and the question here for this tournament now, yeah, then we push the B. What I wanted to ask here, what do you think, guys? I didn't check. What's the time control of this tournament? That's interesting. Like after 40 minutes, it's a question. Do they have like after move 40, do they have like 30 minutes in like additional time? That's a question. I forgot to ask Ilya. Yeah, Nemanja said in Serbia we drink tea only when we have cold. There is actually a lot of truth there. 1:30 and 30 minutes after move 40. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, basically standard time control. Yes, I agree. Then yeah, they have a 40 minutes then. So this is actually pretty good. So this is like the move after the move t6. We have a position after move 10. So with this, I think time control white will be in the trouble pretty soon. I feel that white will have a huge problem with the time. So bishop e3 showing the best move for white. How fun is that? A bishop h3 to exchange for a black strong bishop. Bishop h3, yes. Like I said, the problem here is this move. Crazy it sounds, this is the key thing. So what is the problem here? So let's say in this moment, if he takes or whatever, you can take it like this. And like in these types of position, we have even bc, sometimes even have b4. But I think the problem here is that white king is stuck in the center. Black has a huge pressure on the e4 pawn, and c6 is going down. So let's go back here. So, but anyway, the board bishop e2. Okay. So we have bishop e2 on the board. Computer doesn't like that. So now you need to open as much as possible. I'm curious, what kind of food do you eat in Serbia? Oh, that's an interesting question. Not sure what to say about that. Like I like meat, if I need to be honest. But like all different kind of meats, but also like a lot of vegetables. That's a hard question. But like I like let's say I'm very much I like to eat everything mostly. So but interesting question. You got me. So yeah, bishop e2. Now I think black needs to open it up as much as possible. So probably just take on d5. And bishop d7. I think actually this move is also very good. So yeah, bishop d7 also pretty nice move. So now I think the plans are sometimes to take it and at some point to push. So bishop d7, very interesting stuff. The problem is now if knight goes, I think now we can actually take it. And if he takes like this, we also have idea like rook c8 just to upgrade the rook, and that works very nice. c5 is under control. So bishop d7 on the board, I feel this should be a very, very good position for black. The problem is that white king is a kind of like still in the center. Black wants to open on d5, and yeah, that looks pretty nice. It's very interesting. Probably the white player. It's very interesting. Probably the white player is thinking where to put this king. Haha. I agree. That's a very yeah. This is kind of like a very tough for white now, because I think he played a lot of moves somehow like uh, it's hard to play. Where to go with the king? Long side is kind of like a danger because the c file is getting open, and the short side he's too far away because cd rook c8. So yeah, the problem is like now knight f3 is not working here. So the main issue that this move can't be played because I think here like I can just simply take it and after this rook c8. And then the problem is still again we can't castle because the pawn on e4 is hanging. So that's I will say the problem number one. And the problem number two is yeah like maybe here he needs to take with the e pawn, but again I think the black has this idea with queen c8. I love this. With the plan to activate the bishop on f5. So yeah, these are all the plans, and then you know it's pretty dangerous for white. But let's see. So time on the clock, 38 minutes for white player. Let's see it. I'm from an era where we played 7-hour games. Do you feel 1930 is becoming too fast? Deadlocks. Interesting question. It's very hard for me to say. I also, let's say, when I was a much younger player, I played also like a 7-hour games. Right now, I'm also playing the Bundesliga in Germany, and also they have a very long time controls. Like we had also 1 hour 50 at some point, or like no, we had 1 hour 40 start, and then we get 50 minutes after move 40. Now they made it shorter, like 1 hour 30, and also you get 30 minutes. So I don't know, I'm adjusted to this tempo, but I also like now when I'm getting a bit older, I also like this tempo without 40 minutes. So yeah, it's an interesting question. How often do you stream on Twitch, Mr. GM? Actually, to be honest, this is my first stream after 2 years. I'm mostly coaching, and I'm with my family right now, so don't have time to stream regularly. But yeah, who knows? Maybe I will do that in the future. So yeah, Ilya invited me like a guest to cover his games. So and I hope I'm doing this in the good way. Oh, let's see. So t6, Ilya got up from the board. I think he's feeling good. Oh, it's amazing. I really enjoy your analysis. It's a really top notch. Thank you so much. You really mean to. It really means like I still didn't forget the. I still didn't forget to chat and to analyze a bit. So you know, like the feeling when you get up from the board, that means like how to say, you know, when you get up from the board and you play a move, it means like you have a lot of confidence. So I think Ilya here is maximally boosted. So yeah, I got this from the Harry Bishop H3. I think Harry Posner, the last comment on YouTube. I think if he played Bishop H3, you said White will have a easier task right now. So 36 minutes on the clock. What will White play now after the Ilya very strong idea of T6? The problem here is how to develop, and Black will simply open the D and open the C file. So I will say that's a very hard to see. Very unpleasant position for White. Not so easy. If I'm reading this correct, then yeah, there is a 30 minutes after move 40 standard time control. Thank you so much. Furious, yes. That means like here in this position, White needs to play a lot of quick moves. And this position is everything, just not easy to play with White. Like I said, knight on G1 is definitely an issue. And the problem is where to go with the king. I will just put the red color on the king because long side, definitely not easy to play here. Yes, I agree. Ilya, I think, is feeling... Yes, Ilya is definitely feeling very good on the time. He's 123. And here, like, yeah, most recent, like, in this tournament, it's a very... Time is, like, essential. Maybe Bishop E3. Yeah, maybe, yeah. Yes, I think that Bishop... Actually, you're 100% right. I think that move, Bishop to E3, makes a lot of sense. Yes, I think this is the best chance. And now, like, if he takes maybe this in-between move. Yeah, this looks sharp. I agree. So this is probably the chance. Computer still likes Black, but yeah, this is a chance. Yeah, Bishop E3 is maybe the chance. And now maybe a Queen B6 I'll play. That's a human move. Like this. Try, and then it's a question. And then again, I want to take and try to put the rook on C file. Queen B6 is important, just not to let Bishop C5. You want to take with the queen. And unfortunately for him, this move is not working. That's very bad because of check. So yeah, Bishop E3 looks like a top tier move, and that happened. After long thought, White played the move Bishop E3. Delway Scott. There is no additional 30 minutes. Okay, well, I'm not so sure that we will see it. Thank you, Romantic Sunset, for subscribe. Thank you so much. There is an additional... Actually, Bishop F3 followed by knight G2, then G4. Yolanda. Yes. Bishop F3, knight E2. Oh, makes a lot of sense. Yolanda. The only question here for this, what you said, Yolanda, is that White has enough time for all of it. Somehow it feels like on Bishop F3 I can take on D5, Rook C8, and try to put the pressure on the C file. Hype train incoming. So yeah, interesting. Bishop F3. Wow. So a lot of things are going on here. Let's see, Bishop E3. And like both players are not on the board. For move 12, that's so little time. I agree. I would feel very uncomfortable here. Like a 34 minutes, and like even I'm not so sure, like even if there is no like additional time in move 40, even if it is additional time there. Wow, 34 minutes after move 12. So annoying. Recently, I went to play some Hong Kong international tournament in December. It was really tough. Wow. Okay, that's great. I also wanted to go there to play, but somehow time is like very hard to go there. Like I also have some busy schedule. But yeah, like I feel that there must be, it's a very hard tournaments to go there to play. I don't know, Hong Kong, somehow I have a feeling like, you know, you can't know how good is the player there. So yeah, let's see. So, you know, it's a fun when both players are not on the board. So that means I'm like, okay, white player, I think he was happy when he found Bishop E3. 100% he was happy. So now depends what will Ilya play right now. My vote goes to queen b6. So if I need to say here something, I will go for queen b6 here. So in my direction, I go here and try to defend the knight. And maybe then the rook c8. That's my guess. So I will play there. Because I just checked computer. Yeah, computer deadlocks. Yes, computer will play knight a6. Somehow it's a hard human move, in my opinion. I don't know. I need to go back with the knight, so I can't let take it. And I was so happy to have a knight on c5 from the first time, right? I don't know. It looks hard. Who knows? We will see. It's hard for me. We'll see. Maybe Ilya will figure this out. So yeah, well, let's see. It will be fun. I'm more like a for queen b6, but knight e6 looks also very strong. Yeah. So here is SG. I almost had a draw against IM on open tournament due to force repetition. Instead, I got greedy, tried to beat the blunder, tried to win and blunder the game in the game one. Furious SG, I respect that. I will. If you feel you were better, and if you feel you should play for a win, play for a win. Believe me, that's a good feeling. Yeah. So that's a very nice story. Bernie, how can players afford to go on international tournaments if they have to stay there for a week and can't even win enough money to pay the trip? Yeah, I got there. Maybe they have some sponsorships to play there. You know, maybe they can figure it out the way. Yeah, that's the problem also for the professional chess players. You know, like how to play some tournaments if you need to pay everything. It's not easy. Yeah. Yeah, is there some funding? I agree, yeah. So what do we have here? Let's look at Matthew Woodsford game. Yolanda, that's a good point. Let's a little bit stuck for Ilya game for now, but I'm sure that he will play. He's playing a good one. And Nemanja, it's not easy to move bishop again and admit their mistakes. So give 5-star to this move. Yeah, but let's see. This is the. This is now the. I think this is for. This is what move is now. Let me see. This is the move 12. I think, guys, that right now, this is the critical moment for Ilya. Knight a6, then a3. Where we go with the knight? Yes, that's something, Dexter. A little bit, yeah. Knight a6 is like, I think against the, like, according to the engine, knight a6 is like the best move. Just to move away. I will play queen b6. But let's see what Ilya will go. Yeah, knight a6 is findable. I agree. Yeah, like I said, yeah, but we have this question. Very interesting. Oh, let's see it. CD. Okay. Very sharp moment. CD is also a move. So we have CD on the board. A very sharp move, CD. And we can analyze it now. I'd guess bishop c5, guys. So, like, now the problem is on CD. I think here, like, if you go CD, rook c8 is great. And black is great. Pressure on e4 and everything. So, now it's again the ball is in the white court. Here, I will say that now, after the CD depends, bishop c5. And now, the reason why I wanted to say, there is something very cool here. There is something super cool. Can you see it maybe, guys? Like on bishop c5, the move now for black. To not to take the bishop. Not to take it. If he takes. There is a move. That's right, Dexter. Yeah, the move is crazy. d4. Yeah, boom. And like, if you have 33 minutes and you face this, like you must take this. Oh, this looks sharp. This looks really, really sharp. Yeah, probably I must take it or like take. Oh, but the position is so much open. Like rook's in the open file, king is too far away, d pawn, dark squares. That looks dangerous. But let's see. Will white found the move bishop c5? Looks risky. Yeah. Will white found the move bishop c5? This is a time, 33 minutes on the clock. Looks risky. Yeah, d4. So bishop c5, d4. I think Ilya prepared d4 100%. But I think here white doesn't have any other option. Yep. What will happen here? Will white take the knight on c5? Okay, some because I need to talk. Will white take the bishop? Oof, cd rook c8. Ilya will super be happy with rook c8, I think. Yeah, if he takes cd rook c8. Okay, thank you for follow. Fat division. Thank you, thank you. $31 minutes. Wow, it's hard. Yeah, I don't see any other option except to take the knight. Yeah, this type of position, like, but the move bishop c5. Imagine how that's hard. Like, you have a very strong bishop on e3, and you need to trade it for the knight on c5, especially in the King's Indian. You know, it's not easy decision. Oh, yeah, that's 1999. Yes, deadlocks. Serbian GM played, Mladenovic played in Montreal, Canada, but for birth, he played in 3 different events. First, he played a match with Promising Junior. Second, he played a tournament in round robin. And finally, he played in our big open tournament. I know because Igor stayed in my place. Yeah, Igor was a former world youth champion. So, Mladenovic. Yeah, yeah, deadlocks. That's very nice. You have a lot of nice memories. So then you get hit by d4. Yeah, yeah. World Junior Champion. Yeah, 1993. Yep. Sorry, we have a move on the clock. He took CD. Wow. Also, I was like, we're reading the chat. Wow, we have a CD on the board, so he didn't take the knight. Wow. Okay, so the question is, how fast will we see rook c8? Come on, Ilya. Let's go rook c8. Oh, that's it. We go rook c8. Okay, he was excited. He even dropped the pencil. So, rook c8 on the board. Okay, this looks very nice. This looks promising for black now. Yeah, like now the e4 pawn is hanging. So, after the move rook c8. So now it's a question, what do you need to do now? Yeah, not so sure now. Like, you can guess now, chat. You can guess. Like, do you know what's like the best move now for white if white doesn't want to get like a losing position immediately? Okay, I have one question here actually. Imagine that now in this moment the best move is bishop c5, but how many players will now take the knight? No one, I think. Yeah, bishop c5. Dexter, yeah. Yeah, that's the question. Like, what on f3? Like, this move. Oh, f3 is losing on the top. Wow, yeah, okay, actually makes... Yeah, Evil Bar really hates this. I suppose the idea is b5. You want to push b4. Again, king stuck in the center, all these pieces. What's the point? You can't take it because of boom. And now the queen is open. And if you take with the bishop, again, similar story, just a little bit different move order. Trade, boom. Again. So, yeah, this doesn't look good. So now the only move, yeah, f3, b5 is a very, very nice motif. So I suppose that f3 will not be on the board now. Yeah, bishop c5, Achlib, I hope I spelled well. Bishop c5 looks very tough to play. Very tough. Like, I will, like, if I needed to play bishop c5, I will play that in the previous position. But right now, I'm a little bit scared. Okay, okay, we got a look from Ilya. I think Ilya is pretty happy with the position. What's wrong with the knight, frankly? Like, yeah. The problem is, like, still, white king is on e1, the white knight is on g1. Still very, very not good developed from the white pieces. Yeah, knight f3 also. Yeah, like, black has a immediate threat to take on e4. So the black plan is just take on e4, knight c4. Let's see it. Now it's 28 minutes on the clock. And f3 we get. Okay, we got the move f3 on the board. And now, do we find the move b5? Let's say. Will Ilya find the move b5 right here, everyone? So b5 on the board. Will be that on the board. Actually, I can't look in the future, but I'm hopefully go for this. 100% we get for the b5. Looks so natural. I think he will play that. He will play that. YouTube chat, what do you think? Will he go for this? Like, I really don't see anything else. Like, if you need to guess a different... Like, I really don't see anything else. That's the problem. Yep, b5. Let's go. Okay, 65 people watching. Okay, that's awesome. Thank you for YouTube. Thank you, Twitch. I hope you have a nice time with me. And wow, on the Twitch we have 230 people. 241. Thank you so much as well. So I hope as well, Twitch, I hope you enjoy it. This is my coffee. So what do we have here? So if no b5, I give 5 subs right now. What? So what to? Okay, that's a bit like reverse psychology. Yeah. If no b5, I give 5 subs right now. Okay, let's see. Do we have b5 on the board? We have Ilya face. We have Ilya serious face here. Let's close the engine now. Okay, so come on. Knight h5. Oof, is that a little miss? Is this like a little miss for knight h5? Let's see it. Still a very strong move. Wow, let's go. Still a very good move. Still very good move. Knight h5, same level like a b5. Wow. Okay, Ilya has his own story. Here we go. Oh no. Someone is buying 5 subs. Yes, but knight h5 also very strong move. King f2, yes. I think king f2 was the of man. So, yeah. So, king to f2. Yeah. Yeah. And I think it's f5 again, right? King f2, f5. Yep. Wow, Ilya plan is even stronger than mine from b5. I wanted b5, but he likes this as well. So the plan here is to get to the king. And if I go bishop f2, f5 again. The problem here that white doesn't have time. If he takes... Oh, thank you for 5 subs. Thank you so much. Thank you, romantic sets. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so bishop f5, and this is it. Queen to d2, e4. Ah, crashing. Okay, I love it. Okay, I love what he did. And again, oh, forking. Thank you for sub. I've been watching Ilya for a while. That's how I found it. So one more time, a romantic sunset. Thank you for 5 subs. Thank you for the people who's supporting the channel. So Ilya will definitely say the same as I did. So what do we have here? I have to keep my word. What to say? So White King still in the center. I agree, Dexter. Yeah, position looks very nice for black now. I completely agree. Your commentary is a great man. Oh, thank you so much, Malik Cream. Like, it means a lot. Honestly, it means. I didn't commentary, like, I didn't have a commentary for 2 years. Family, lessons, tournaments, so on. So I didn't stream so often, and Ilya invited me. And I wanted to support my man. Bishop f2. Yeah, like knight h5, but knight h5 seems like Ilya has his own play. So, how much we need the move f5 here? Let's go, Ilya. Do we find the move f5 here? Let's go. Let's go f5. Or maybe Ilya will find something that's not on the computer radar, I think, again. Let's see. There is also f5, knight g3, f4 idea. Yes. Wow, that's very sharp. Nemanja, I didn't think about that. White very passive, it seems. Deadlocks, if my thinking, if you find knight h5, you find f5. Yes, but you see, Ilya is like finding a very unusual ideas. So not so 100% sure what will happen here. But Ilya is finding like a good ideas. Very strong ideas, but very like, you know, he looks like he's in the A game today. And of course, 26 minutes for white. Very annoying to play. So we need that move f5. 26 minutes on the clock and f5 on the board. We have f5. So I need that like you know, like when we have this boxing entrance, you know, moment. We have f5. Yeah, that's a good question. This is like a white move. Let me see it. What is this move? Move 15. So move 15, and the move is f5 on the board. Oh, so hard to play with white now, guys. How to open the position now? EF, bishop f. You can't take. Bishop will enter. Like, oh, yeah. Yeah, white very passive, it seems. I agree, Dexter, like, and hello, pizza. S pizza. So white very passive, it seems. Yes, it feels very annoying to play this with black. Sorry, with the white. Black, I think Ilya is in the A game. I will say that Ilya will now stand up and take a walk. Yeah. Yeah. Mitten, yeah, he played f5. Oh, someone is his word is worth a lot in my eyes. Yes, I 100% agree. I very much respect the people who keep the word. Yeah. So f5. Wow, 25 minutes. 25 minutes to find a move now. It's so hard to play with black is good. Black is too good in that. He played f5. Yeah. Black is too good in that. Yeah. With what do you mean exactly, Ajim? I am. I'm him. So yeah, f5 now it's very tough to say. Like Ilya can even took on like he can take on e4. He can also play f4 sometimes. Not f4 probably, but fe. He needs to open the file as much as possible. So I suppose the great idea is fe, and then try to pressure this bishop here. So yeah, fe. Even some ideas like queen e8, queen g6 can happen. But I'm really not sure what to play as white now. Yeah, maybe some sacrifices on that file as well. So hard to play. So hard to play. Maybe even we can take on e4. Yes, I agree. Like that's I think that's the key. What like for example, what grandmasters are doing. What grandmasters are doing pretty good. You know, when they make a move, they push you to make a mistake. I'm sorry, my English is not good. No problem. Yeah, black is in the very good position here. No problem, Ajay. I really much like black here. What 93? Like I said on the start of this game, like I said, with this move, like 93%, I think, like I said, Ilya is in the A game today. He found a lot of good resources. T6 was on time, 95, like rook c8. He played f5, just very strong game. White probably just made one mistake. You know when White played bishop g5 in the opening. I think that's probably there. So queen e8, queen g6 is really what I would go for. Yes, definitely the black plan here should be something like queen e8, queen g6. The point here also can be, like I said, I definitely like that idea because the g is probably like a weakness we need to focus on, and then e4 is yeah, even more. Bishop g5 is a positional misunderstanding. Yeah, so I'll just go quickly there. Yeah, I think that probably here after the move 96, like I said, I think the plans with f3 and one of the followers also said bishop d3, bishop c2. I think these two plans were much easier to play. So here, yeah, after f5, that's so hard to play. So, but let's see. Let's see, especially on 22 minutes on the clock. Queen d2, best move for white. Right now, wow, so hard to play. Yeah, so I think, yeah, Meaton said queen to d2. Yeah, but that's so hard to play this. So hard. So like on f5 to play this move, wow. Really not easy. Oh, yeah. And then probably this idea that I got also, maybe take, and queen e8. Just to defend the knight from the bishop. And then you play queen g6, I think got from Romantic Sunset, we said this. Yeah, and then queen g6, pressure the g3. So, yeah. But let's see. Yeah, like I said that Ilya will stand up. I knew it. So 25 minutes, 21 minutes on the clock, and white is on the move. White is ready to play. What will white play now? Okay, look on the side. Okay, looks like he had some idea. "25 moves until time control." That means like here, white needs to play like what, 1 minute per move? That's so hard here. So hard. So hard. But let's see. I don't know, like in these positions, black is very easy to play. Just queen e8, f5, and yeah. How many countries have you been to, Mr. GM? I went probably through most of the Europe. I was in where I had a very interesting time. I was in the South Africa and the China. Like I played tournaments there, so it was very nice. But in Europe, I think most of the countries in Europe I spent time. But tonight, thank you for the question. Very nice one. So let's follow. Ilya is still not on the board, so it seems like he's feeling very good. Very nice preparation from Ilya here. He played a very rare opening idea, and definitely nice stuff. When he played that from the start, he really put out of the book white, and that's very important in today's modern chess. Black's position play itself. White will probably try and make a few moves and then blunder under time pressure. We will see. We will see. Like at 19 minutes on the clock. Bernie, what even is a plan for white here? Yeah, that's what we're trying to find. I think that for white here, if we are here, maybe the move queen to d2 is like the only move not to lose material right now. At least the e-pawn is defended, because basic threat I think is this, and maybe some 94 plans. So Just a question, like, can I play like something like this? Like knight h3 here. That's my idea. Or this looks... Okay, no. Oh, what? Take? Okay, take. And now what's the move? Wow, okay, I will not find the next one, probably. Next move here is great. Can maybe chat find the move now? Find the move now? Knight g3. Now it's something like this crazy. And this. But let's go back, and some craziness here. Black is actually great because the king is stuck. But let's go back to it, and we have on the board the move f4. What? Wow, very aggressive approach. Wow, f4. Okay. Yeah, I didn't expect this move. f4. Wow. Okay, so let's see it here. How black should play here. Thank you for a subscribe, Andrew. Asdrew. I hope I spelled this well. Thank you. Okay, so we have f4 on the board. Okay, so let's try to break the situation on. Yes. So knight is hanging, but one of the first rule, never open the position when the king is in the center. So here, this is the guy, but this is the guy. So here, okay. My idea was queen e8. Oh, knight f6 we have. Okay, also good move. So very smart from Ilya. So he's keeping the pressure on, not doing like pressuring the center and preventing the hanging knight. I love this. I love this. And like big shout to White. White found a f4 resource. Interesting try. Interesting try. And now, but I think that after, yeah. Yes, the g4 is a hole now. And yeah, now it's a question how here White should play now. What White should do here. I agree. So now knight f6, very nice move by Ilya. So now he's pressuring the center. Oh, sorry. Knight f6 not bad, but I feel he played a bit fast. He had not time to think more, I think. He had time to think more. That looks, yes, I agree, but I think this works. Yeah, I think knight f6 is one of the top 3 moves. I agree. Top 3 moves. Yeah, and also, yeah, he's putting a lot of pressure on White here. I agree. Yeah, that's something that's very hard in chess. Like, you know, when you have a good position, you need to be very careful with the time. Yeah. So the move knight f6, the pressure here is like I put on these 2 red pawns in the center. The move knight f6, like a tremendous pressure on it. And now it's a question what to do. F, E, D, E, you open the queen, then on E. Still not easy. Now it's very hard to find the move now. Now these are kind of a positions like now E pawn is hanging. Maybe like you take. I'm trying to find. And now the problem is this taking. It's like the move like knight c4. This is the problem and the reason why the c file, why this queen is like misplaced. And now you want to take bishop f5 in the right place. And also the bishop will be a real target. So all these things are in trouble now. So, but let's go back to the game. So knight f6, very interesting approach. So thank you, YouTube chat. Let's see it. Yeah, I think knight f6. I lost so many games in my history of chess because I wanted to be aggressive sometimes, you know, too aggressive. Sometimes like this move like knight f6 are pretty good stuff. Like you just keep pressuring, put the ball in your opponent court and said, okay, let's see what you want to do now. Your king is in the center, not mine. Maybe there are some better moves. For like if you follow the computer, but from the human perspective, I love this. This is like Michal Tal kind of chess, giving opponents so many options. Yeah. Okay. So we have EF. Okay. So he took on F. Okay. So he took. So we had this idea that we played here. So he took on F. Okay. Now let's see. Will Ilya found knight c4? So let's go Ilya for knight c4. You have 1 hour up on the clock. You did a great job in the opening. Great job in the middle game. So let's see. Will we find the move knight ce4? We need this. We need this. I think probably... maybe knight f4. Oh, yeah, maybe not there. Knight e4. Yeah. Knight e4 we want. Exactly. You're just forcing your opponent to make the move. Yeah, you play a safe move in a complex position. You turn now. Good luck. Yeah. Sometimes you need to know when to play that safe move. You know, sometimes the safe move when you make will give your opponent a chance to play. But here, yeah. So we need this knight e4. I'll put the fun for this chat in the. I'll put the fun in the here in the Zoom chat. So. Why did it take on f5? Yes, he did. Yeah. That was on the board. So white here took on f5. Yeah. So one more time, I'm sorry, on the right side here should be the live board, but they changed so many things that somehow I'm not used to these OBS. So we have, I will say what is the live position here. So yeah, so here EF4? Yeah, EF4 I think is still winning. Yes, we can also take on F4 here. Yes, I think we also can take it here. Yeah, I just like knight e4. I don't know. From my perspective, I like this. Target. I don't know if that makes sense. I agree, Actor. Yes, if he didn't take on F5, E4 will be a target. Yep. Fully agree. Let's go back to game. So now it's a question what will happen here. Like I said, I will put my idea with knight. No, actually, I will cancel it. I will not play knight e4. Let's wait for Ilya. I agree, Actor CR2. Let's go, Ilya. 17 minutes of the white in this position. Ilya on the board. Will black find the move knight c4? Put the pressure on the c knight. But seems like whenever I say the move, Ilya finds something better today. So who knows? Maybe he will find something else. But I think that knight e4 here looks very strong. So what do we have here on the Zoom? For the last two moves, maybe my moves are not great. For the last two moves, maybe my moves are not great, but my idea, you try to open files. No, your idea is deadlocks is definitely good. Definitely good. What I saw from here, yes. Romantic. I will admit the many times I have found myself on the wrong side being attacked by my opponent as well. Yeah, here white will face a huge attack right now. Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, I need to turn on the Dario. Yes, I will do it. Yeah. I wanted a little bit to keep it turned off just for fun, Dario. Yeah, so Ilya is in the driver's seat here. E4 is fine, but I think white the queen is on the c file, should be exploited. Yep. Definitely yes. So I will see now. And okay, this is a smart decision. So Ilya here is taking time. Yeah, knight c4 is the best move with a -3. Yeah, that definitely knight c4 looks very dangerous from white. So black just needs to take control over the c file, target that f2 bishop, and also, like I said, this move, yeah, looks very good. Are you only covering one game? Yes. Yolanda, yeah, that was the, yeah, Ilya asked me to cover his game today. So, yep. What do we have here? So 17 minutes for white, 109, 1 hour and 9 minutes for black. What will we have here? Now it's a question. 94 looks so nice. But I like the fact that now black is spending some time to think. You know, I really believe that in every game, that's like really like my advice, that like in every game you have a couple of critical moments. That's like 100% true. And then in these critical moments, you need to find the best move. So I hope that makes sense. This is like a critical moment, number one. Number two, maybe, in the game. Like, so now this is an interesting question. Okay, chat, what will you play here as black if you don't play knight c4? Or we have knight c4. We have knight c4. Okay. Ilya, like I said, is on the great, yeah. Today, Ilya is not missing. Knight e4 on the board. Okay. Knight c4 we do. Well played. Well played, Ilya. Yeah. So, we go to take this knight. And like I said, this move is so annoying. He played it. Very nice move. Yes, I agree. Meet on the table. I agree. I agree. The move 94 is so dangerous. So with this knight, the problem is the bishop is under attack. I know you will say maybe why bishop. The point is that this bishop is protecting all dark squares around the king. So when this bishop disappears, and also this guy over here is in trouble because, you know, you're pinned for the king, for the queen. And the third thing is bishop f5. So we have three different weaknesses. Bishop, knight, pawn. So these are the weaknesses. Knight e4 opened all of it. So pretty good move. So let me just go back to the, yeah. So let's see what will happen next. Tomorrow, please also feature Matthew Watford game too. I will talk with Ilya, okay? I'm his guest. I need to, like, if he asks me what, like, I need to keep a deal. Also, d5 is hanging. Yes, I also forgot about the d pawn. Yep, d5 is also, yep, d5 is also hanging. Nemanja, are they play double rounds on or one game day? I think they have some double round tournaments. So I think I will be around in 4 or 5 games. So yeah, I will be around like a 4 or 5 rounds. I will cover. So let's see now. 15 minutes on the clock. Oh, this will be a huge time trouble for white. Seems like it. So yeah, I think they have. I think they have double rounds. I think tomorrow is actually a double round. Now, what will happen now? 14 minutes on the clock. Yeah, really not easy to play with white here. How many moves they played? This is the position. Thank you, Daria. This is the position after move 17. So yeah. So yeah, I think that, yeah, 17 moves. White is too far away from the time control and everything. Mr. Nikola, any tips when you go to a classical chess tournament? Yes. So definitely, of course, depends on your level. I will suggest you to first work on the openings in the way that you get prepared for your main openings to know them, you know, as better as you know. And then, you know, just like I said, good preparation, sleep well, give your best on these tournaments. And of course, be ready to fight the stronger opponents because, like, if you want to improve, you need to be the stronger guys. So, like, that's kind of my little advice. A tough game for the UK player, but very good experience for him. Yep, I fully agree. Actually, UK player played some. I will just cut the analysis here. Yeah, UK player here played a lot of. UK player played a lot of brave moves. Like I really liked H4. It was a very fun move. So he found a lot of interesting stuff, but somehow he played, I think, with a lot of risk here. So you know. Somehow I feel too many risky moves he played. And we have g4 now. Wow. Yep. And now it's a question how to continue with black here. Usually the Serbian gyms I know, they just want to party all night, go out, go to the casino. Teams have changed. That like, okay. When I was younger, I was partying. So Yeah. Now I got married and I have a baby, so I'm not so much for that. But interesting stuff to say. Um, how do we optimize the 90 minutes of time in the classical game? That's never easy, actor. Like that's very hard to optimize 90 minutes. For me, like I'm trying to work as best as I can in the openings to try not to lose so much time in the opening phase and try to use the most of the time in the middle game. So that's how I do. So that's it's not easy. So the move is G4. So let's say, what will you play now as, let's go back to the analyze mode. How black should continue here? What do you think, chat? How black should continue here? Yeah, sometimes both players spend 1 hour in the opening and the game is extreme tactical. I agree. You just take the bishop, don't you? I agree. Ah, you want to take the knight. Oh, okay. Harry said knight takes. I agree, Harry. I will do that. Actually, you want to take the knight. Oh, okay. I'm a more fan to take the bishop on f2. I want to take that guy. I just want to grab that bishop on f2. Like, I just hate him. That's it. Let's go, Ilya. We grab it. Fully agree with that. Knight f2 we go. King f2 on the board. We have that. That's awesome. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So knight f2, king f2. We have that. Okay, what do we have now? Queen b6, ef4. So many moves now. That looks fun now. Like, maybe we can take, wow, imagine like we take it and now g5. Wow, suddenly king in the center, but white is doing something. This will be a bit annoying, I don't know. Wow, this is actually can be start to be fun. Okay, okay, let's go back. Let's go back. I don't like that. Not so sure what to do now. Black is winning, but we need that move. Maybe something like b5. We want to get there. And then on g5, maybe b4. Oh, this b idea was fun. Let's see it. Let's see. I will not rush here. This is, I will say, very interesting. b5 on the board. Ilya on fire. That's right. Let's go, Ilya. I love it. Love this. He's not missing today. That's right, actor. I wanted to remove the bishop on f2 so we can push and we do the action. So b5. Nice. Okay, I love it. Meeting fire with fire. Exactly. You know how much is that important? Oh, b5, and we have queen to d3 on the board. Okay. He's moving away the queen from the c-file stuff. Let's push now. Can we go b4? Well, you know what, how we can say here in Serbia, if you push b5, you will push b4 as well. Meeting fire with fire, I agree. So if we played b5, we'll play b4. Let's see. Computer likes it very much as well. So now it's a question for the chat. Do you play b4? Do you take the f4? Now, I think like we need to push b4 still. Yeah, white is starting to play fast. I agree. 13 minutes. That's my lucky number 13. So, in my guess here, I will push b4. Because if we are not fast, he will play here. Yeah, he will play something like, I don't know, like, he will play g5 there. Hello, hello. Thank you for follow. Appreciate. What we'll do now? This is now the fun story short. Thanks. Hello, Ian. Thank you as well. Glad to have you. This is my stream after 2 years, so I hope you will enjoy. Ilya invited me to a little bit follow his game. So, What do we do now? B4. Come on, let's go B4. I will push B4 here. I'm like, looks so natural, right? Like I said, we push B5. Let's go B4. Ilya is thinking. Okay, that's important, sir. He has like 1 hour off, right? So we have up to 1 hour. Ooh, okay. And I can, sorry, we have a Harry asked B4 94. What about Rook C4 and F4? Wow, Rook C4 is a fun move. Wow, Rook C4 is a fun move. Wow. Okay, Rook C4. Harry, you keep finding interesting moves. I love it. Keep in the chat, please, guys. Like, if you have some interesting moves, how you will continue, just let me know. Rook C4, very cool stuff. I agree. Let's pressure the pawn with the rook. With the rook on the fourth. I love this. Wow, what a move. Even Rook D4. Thank you, Harry. Very interesting stuff. My move is also cool, but not so good as Rook C4. And if he goes there, maybe we can take and boom. I love that as well. So what do we have here? Rook C4. Yeah, Rook C4, very nice move. Rook C4, B4. So what do we have here? Rook C4 or B4? That's a question. If you have any more moves in the chat, let me know. Queen B6 check. Hey, that looks also cool. I agree. Queen B6 looks also interesting. Nibish. Yep. Creative rook lift. Yeah, I agree. We'll see. Like, I think that this is the moment when Ilya spent the most of the time here. Yeah, he spent, like, I think for any other move in this game, he didn't spend so much time like here, right? Yeah, 100%. I don't know, why is this moment here so interesting here? That's fun. Like, why this move is complicated? And like I said, I really think, like, you know what's the key? Like I said, you have a couple of these critical moments in every game. This is one of them as well. I think the previous, yeah, Rook C4 is so cool. I like it. And B4 as well. Like, B4, Rook C4, maybe Rook C4 looks a bit better, I agree, because F isn't a target. Yeah, I agree. Rook C4 looks cool. I love it, Rook C4, because I want to pressure the fourth. I agree. Come on, Ilya, let's go Rook C4. Come on, man. Especially in these 13 minutes. You know, I don't know, like, when you see this body language, is this body language is saying Rook C4? Like this body language, like with this? Is it more Rook C4 or B4? That's the question. No, I will. So black has a serious advantage. Let me just, I will not use the analysis mode here. So we need Rook C4 or we need B4. He's thinking about it. Let's see. B4. So he played my move and he didn't play the other one. Yeah, if you see C4, it means you're in the zone. So I don't know what to say. Is it B4 zone? If I said B4 and not Rook C4. So I think I got the first from the Harry, I believe. Harry Postner, you gave the Rook C4. Rook C4 was better, but I said B4. So, and now the question, where do you go with the knight? Do you go to E4 or you go to D1? Okay. Where do you go with the knight? Here or here? Now we have these two ideas. So now it's a question where he jumps. Where he goes with the knight. Interesting. I suppose he will go here. I don't know. Looks like it. But, you know, the problem with this move is, like, then he will just simply take, and take here. I think that's the problem. So I think he will be afraid of this, especially on 12 minutes on the clock. So he will not go here. He will go 91. And then, again, it will be interesting to see what will Ilya play. Maybe then he will go for D5 pawn. Yeah, maybe then Rook C5, Rook D. Take it. I suppose that's idea. Like I said, today I'm not guessing so good Ilya moves. Ilya is finding always like something interesting. Yes, bishop h4 actor. Yeah, I agree. Psychological pressure is building up too. I agree with that. Yes, I 100% agree with that. Looks like a huge pressure on. I agree. Let's go, Ilya. So we have 11 minutes. 11 minutes on the clock here. What will happen now? It's very hard now. And we have 94. Okay, so he's ready to give the h-pawn. So he's ready to give the h-pawn. Let's take it. Okay, 94. I suppose he will take it. Yep, I suppose a 94 I should take it. Sir Nikola, the Tesla of chess. No, not so good. Not so good. But thank you for the compliment. So let's see it here. Ouch. Ouch. We got the comment. Ouch. So with the knight e4. Oh, wow. Okay, so hopefully he must take it, right? Everyone? He must take the knight. I don't see anything else. So here, hopefully he will take on e4. I'm checking the chat. I'm checking it. Whenever I ask about the chat and the moves, I got something. I got something funny from the people. You always keep finding a very cool stuff here. So I think we must take the knight and take the h. I think he needs to do it. 1 hour on the clock, 11 minutes further, so we can just simply take it and grab bum. And then we start talking. Like, so let's say take it. He must take it. And then boom. Let's say. Yeah. So let's see. This is my idea. Sorry. Sorry. This is my idea. So take, and bishop h4 check on the king. So now it's a question, what do you do? And now my plan is just simply take it. So so whenever you move the king, I don't know where you want to move it. Like here, just take it. And then like we try to open the e file. The white pawns are stuck. They can't go forward. If you want, we can move the bishop back, queen, rook on the open file. This looks great. So I suppose he will just script. Yeah, he will just take it and take the h-pawn. So let's see it. Let's go moves. Knight e4. So let's say Ilya spending some time here. Okay, let's see it. Let's go for the taking. So arrows. Let's say I think that's the best plan here. Ilya should take his time here. The opponent has almost no time to think anyway, so this also feels like a critical position somehow. Yep, I 100% agree with you. I think in this position, you need to think and you need to be sure what you're doing. You have 1 hour on the clock. Just play the best moves. I'm not playing chess anymore. Deadlocks, I stopped playing about 7 years ago. But in my time, I was around 250, but dropped a little from 50 to 55 years old. Okay, Deadlocks, like you enjoy the, you enjoy the game, and I hope you will come back. Okay, we have a trade, queen e4, and I hope the h pawn is going down. h4 pawn is going down. Let's take it. Well played. Let's go, bishop h4. Okay, so let's see it now. Now it's very important where white will put the king. So I'm not so really sure where he will go with the king. King f1, king g2. But whatever happened, we grab that f pawn. We want to grab the f. Oh, okay. The coffee is kicking, so I'm getting more active. My brain is working very good now. So I hope Delia is doing the same. Hello. The geographical term. I hope I spelled well. Hello, hello. No moves on the king side for white pawns. Yes, that's the reason why we grabbed the h pawn. So let's see where white prepared to go with the king. King to g2. Okay. So, critical position now. I fully agree. Let's turn on a little bit just to follow here. Okay. So we definitely agree with it. We must take the f. So we must take the f. The reason why we must take it, if queen takes, we also open the second rank for our rook. That's a plus. So hopefully he will just grab it, and that's it. And I think, like, okay, if he goes like knight f3, like to attack our bishop twice, we have this beautiful in-between move. But okay, let's see what actually happened. I think hopefully he took. Let's see it. King 2, yeah, okay. So we have still the critical, and Ilya took on f4. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Very good. I wanted to play this tournament, but it's too expensive. Okay, pounds for 1625 plus hotel fees. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, playing chess now in these days, it's not easy. You definitely need to have a. You need to pay a lot. I agree. Hopefully, you will play the next time. So we are here on the move, as we can see, 23. Move 23, 10 minutes on the clock, EF on the board. Definitely one of the cool stuffs here. So EF, the point is we want to go rook e8 and we want to target. Or we want to double up and then we do the damage. So a lot of things here, and yeah, the EF was the critical move. 10 moves for 17, yes. Now, especially this position to play with white on the king on g2 with like 9 minutes on the clock. Oof, so hard. I might play in the 2027. Hopefully can get to K feed by then. Like you have my full support. Honestly, like just keep working. If you have any question, you can meet me on the stream. Hello, 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 Yowan. Hello. I hope I spelled well. Hello, hello. I hope you're enjoying stream. If black plays endgame, it also looks better. I think that white will not get to the endgame here. I think that white king is too weak. So I've been talking about opening the e-file for a while, so now William makes me happy. Yeah, definitely e-file is open. We go there. Queen f4, then bishop g5. Yeah, bishop g5 was also interesting. I agree with the queen f4, bishop g5. Definitely the option. Queen f4, bg5. I also thought about rook c2. Like I like so many good moves. Rook c2, rook e8. Like because when the queen moves, the c2 square, you know, got open. So definitely that's something like it's very dangerous. But now it's a very hard move. I think this is now the critical moment. What to play with white on the 8 minutes on the clock. Hello, let's see it. So just to say one more time, everyone. So here I'm covering Ilya's games today, and in the next, I think, four or five rounds, I will be around. So please, yeah, follow, subscribe the channels, and thank you. Let's see. Okay, so rook 8 and the queen c2. Let's see what do we have here. If starting we guess king e2, but we've gone king f2 and then king g2 and not Buncloud, but it's okay. Yes, when I see king on e2, I always immediately think about Nakamura and Buncloud. Let's see what do we have. Okay, white on the move. 7 minutes, everyone. 7 minutes on the clock. Opening disaster from white, I assume. Opening, yeah, white played very interesting opening, to be honest, but too sharp. Somehow too sharp. And Ilya played very well. He opened the position in the right times. So Ilya really found, like, he really found the right moves in the right time. I will not change anything. So the specialty of top class GMs King E2. Yes. I still didn't play that. I crossed on the chess.com 2900, but I never played King E2. So 7 minutes for 17 moves. Let's go, Ilya. Good prep by Ilya. His courses are pretty good stuff. Yeah, Ilya is finding like very interesting ideas in the ideas in the openings, very rare ideas, and it's working pretty good. Oh, I might buy his courses. Really good channel I found. Please be my guest, and let me know. I hope you will follow some other stream of mine of his maybe his games, and you can tell me what you think. So let's see. 6 minutes. Oh, this is 6 minutes for how many moves we have? White have 6 minutes. 6 minutes, 23. Wow, 6 minutes on. What about rook c5 after bishop g5 to add pressure to this deep one? Actor, yeah, rook c5 also the plan. I just like maybe a little bit more to go to c2 with the rook. Just like, I feel like on the 5 minute, you know, like he's on the 5 minute here. Yeah, so I have his Kalashnikov course. I have been wanting to go from Trusted Kara to the Sicilian anyway. Yes, I was talking to Ilya a lot of times. He's really proud of this Kalashnikov course, and that's, I think that's a, like he told me a bunch of times that Kalashnikov is his favorite opening. If knight f3 rook e8 is strong. Yes, Harry, yes, that's what I'm afraid. And we have bishop c4 on the board, what I can see here, right? From the board, no, bishop d3. Okay, that's okay. So what do we have here? 5 minutes for 17 moves, resignation soon. That's interesting. Let's say we will see it. Bishop d3. Okay, guys, now we get to the critical point. This is critical moment. 5 minutes for how many moves? 5 minutes for 20. Okay, we're on the move 24 now. So 16 more moves for white to get to the safe zone. I fully agree with romantic. Never over till it's over. Wild Coyote, rook e8. Yes, I'm trying to think about thank you for the move. Yes, I'm thinking about that move. Now I think the only plan for white here is to try to trick Ilya with some ideas with f6. That's in my mind. So f6 is a definitely maybe one-time thing. Yeah, rook e8 sounds very good now. For me, the one side stuff is like, I'm not checking it, like rook e8, target the queen. So not allowing any things with f6. Queen f4, and then maybe bishop g5. I love the fact with bg5 because I want to kick the queen, and then I want to prepare a place for my rook. I didn't check it. Computer said I'm making a mistake. So actually I blunder queen d6. So, but I'm still winning. Okay, so here I'm right with this. Okay, so we need queen f6 here. That makes sense. I blundered the d. So don't blunder the d. Let's go this and bg5. We want to take it. Yep, so this looks nice. So rook e8. Yep. Yeah. I agree. The rook e8 and thank you, Quiet. Yeah, that looks. I forgot about. Yeah, queen f6 is a move. We don't need to give him a deep one. But okay, Ilya is in the better concentration mode now. There. So we are waiting for rook e8. Let's go. Rook e8. Definitely feel for white. Just an opening disaster here. Yeah, I think he didn't play well with his king, 100%. Definitely one of the things, it's like in these types of positions, you need to be so careful with the king. King must go to castle. Must go there. No, okay, well, it's fun. Like, still a lot of players in the playing hall. So let's see. Only white's queen and bishops are even playing. The rooks and the knight have not even moved yet. Yep, I agree. That's a problem. White here needs coordination of his pieces, but the coordination is just not working. Yeah, definitely not easy. Definitely not easy. You know, the good thing here is like black is like a 56 minutes on. So Ilya has like a 56 minutes. And yeah. So if I need to guess, how about bg5 first? Yeah, I think that idea we a little bit analyzed. So I think rook e8. You don't want to give the f pawn, right, actor? So you want to go bg5, not to let the... but that's what I'm afraid a bit. That's the thing I want to avoid. So if you go here, maybe this is actually not... okay. So on f6 we can simply take it. This is nothing. We just run away. Okay. So yeah, we can also play bg5. I'm just the kind of guy who will not let him. So maybe I don't even need to let him. So I'll play rook e8. Yeah. So, but bg5 here still looks nice. So you need to be ready, like, to take it. Just the only. So, yeah, interesting. So we have bishop to d3, and we have queen to g5. Like I said, today, Ilya is finding all the good moves that I'm not checking. So queen g5 we have. Very interesting stuff here, again. So the g-pawn is under attack. Let's go, Ilya. 5 minutes for white here on the board. What if black goes to g3? You mean the bishop, Alex? Yeah, he probably will play f6. But I agree, yeah, bishop g3 is also nice. I think my idea was rook e8. But okay, here Ilya had some other ideas. Let's see now. Queen g5, pressure on white. 4 minutes, 5 minutes on the clock. Yes, I agree that Lux. Yeah, he wants... Ooh, I forgot about that. Okay, we got the move as well. I forgot this. Thank you for the chat. Bishop f5 we have. Boom. Ooh, this is a bit annoying. Ooh. Okay. I think here white must probably play queen f3 to defend the pawn. And now, you know, a little bit annoying thing is this knight can go here. Maybe try to attack these two things. But I think it's still rook f8 is winning. Because even if you go here, we can just go back with the queen. And we can pressure the b pawn. So, okay, you take the pawn, but we don't care. We just go for it. So, yeah, definitely Ilya still in a driver's seat. Very good position for him. But let's see what will he do. Yep, queen g5 on the board. Let's see. Let's go, Ilya. Let's see. Yes, wow, like for 4 minutes on the clock, you know. I just joined to see queen f3 and knight h3 ideas for white here. Yeah, queen f3. Let's go. Is this queen f3 now? I see them. Okay, I'm seeing he's making move. Is this queen f3? Is this body language of queen f3? Rook h4. Okay, I didn't expect that. Didn't expect that. He sacrificed the rook. Wow. Okay. Rook h4. Like I say, white is a very sharp player. He's like, let's see. Rook h4. Didn't expect that. Wow. Chat. What is this? I really thought he will go. Queen h4. Okay, Ilya took it. Okay. That's it. Let's see. Do we... Queen f4. Okay. So we say that that's a positional sacrifice. We can say positional one, no? Okay. Can we say it's a positional one? Oh, tactic. We have a winning move now. Wow. We have a winning move now for Ilya. It's a beautiful tactical stuff. Wow. Clock is very rough. Yes, I agree. White needs to make some quick decisions here. Bishop f5. Yes, that's a crushing move for Ilya. And what if he takes like this? Can go there. Yes, that's the plan. So we have a win here if he finds it. Wait a second. Okay, and if I go, okay, we can go here, rook f2, we lose the queen. So we go here. Okay, that's a little bit now. You need to find like a move like g6. Double pin here. Wow. Okay, that's very fun. This is very interesting, not easy. Okay, maybe it depends. This is very nice idea. Bishop f5 is awesome move. Let's see now. Okay, let's see it. Wow, I can just imagine. Imagine here, you sacrifice the exchange and someone just grab bishop f5 counter try. Yeah, he's panicking. Yeah, rook h4 is actually, he's panicking stuff. I agree. Wow, bishop f4. This will be fun to see if this happens. Yes, I agree. The chess player 21, a bit of calculation. Yeah, bishop, like say, for example, me, if I sacrifice something and then my opponent counter-sacrificing something in the time trouble, wow, that will be terrible. Really. So I don't know, bishop f5, like, now it's a huge question. G6, okay, G6, I think he was ready. On G6, I think white was ready to play something like knight f3. So he was ready for this. So here white hopes that he will just play knight f3, try to kick the queen, and try to activate the rook. So that's his plan here, to be exchanged down, and try maybe to play knight f3, I don't know, maybe to put the rook on the edge. So bishop f5 is just a crazy move, just a crazy one. +5, yeah. Yeah, actually, that's right to say. Bishop f5, it's not more, this is not only about the position, it's a mentally crushing move. Yes, I 100% agree. So if he finds bishop f5, that's, he will not find the next move. I think if Ilya doesn't find bishop f5, he will just play rook f8. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, but if you go rook f8, then I go knight f3, right? If you move the rook, I just jump with the knight. And then, like, white will be stabilized somehow himself. So, yeah, if he doesn't play it, Peter said, like, if he doesn't play it, feel like white is fine even if he's an exchange down. Yeah, actually, like, okay, the point is there is no direct win. Black should be winning in the long term, but I agree with you. It's not, you know, I suppose, like, let me just show you. I suppose that this position is also winning. So let's say I play this. Yeah, like you play like this, and I play queen e7. Here I want to play, yeah. Okay, there is a mate that I didn't see, a rook c2. But the point here, and then you have a rook e2. Obviously, I didn't see that. But here you can also sometimes play just this move. And queen e3. So there is like a huge space that I think white can't protect. And I think that's the problem here. So bishop f5 is crashing, but even if he doesn't find, I think it's not end of the world. I agree. And queen f6. Yeah, he didn't find it. Like, it's a very, very tricky idea. It's a very sharp idea. Queen f6. Yes, I think it's practically this is still winning. Maybe even a good decision. If you don't find the other way. Yeah. From the practical point of view, queen f6. I lost so many games in my career because I wanted to be, how to say it, not crazy, but I wanted to sacrifice sometimes, you know? So maybe the solid move sometimes is like the best decision. Because bishop f5 is not easy. Yeah. I agree, the chess player 21, yeah. How white saved this game? On the 3 minutes, I think pretty hard. I think like Ilya is like, I don't know, 98% up. You can hardly mess a position like this. Believe me, in chess you can mess you can mess anything. Yeah, bishop f5 is not the easy move. You need to find bishop f5, then you need to find rook c2, and you need to find g6. You need to find 3 hard moves in a row. Yeah. No, not easy. 100% not easy. But this is now the moment where, let's say, best way to improve from 1.8 to 2000. Definitely a lot of calculations. You know, like I like to say to my students when I'm working with them, so try to like use the books in the way that you need to have like a regular chessboard. Then you need to put the pieces on the board when you're solving some kind of a puzzles. Then you need a piece of paper and a pencil. Write the solutions on the paper, and then you try to see if the solution is good with the real solution, right? So that's like some of advices. Rook to b1. Okay, white found the move here. Yeah, Ilya played well. Sorry, I don't know how to say the name. That's how we say it in Bulgaria. Yeah, I think Ilya. Yeah, Ilya is good. I think it's with a J, but yeah, it's perfect. Big regards for Bulgaria. So, rook to b1. I have a lot of friends from Bulgaria, chess players. So, what do we have here now? Rook to b1. And this is the position g5. Wow, interesting move. Okay, Leah had some of his idea here. g5. Okay, interesting. So with the move g5, Ilya wants to be like, he wants to be sure there is no any g5 stuffs, and like the f is not a danger. Possibly here, at some point here, Ilya can play ideas of like h5 if he wants to undermine these 2 points. So with the move g5, now it's a question what's going on next. But yeah, I love the g5 stuff. Yeah, Ilya wants to win this on the more strategical way. So maybe, thank you so much. Maybe the best opening. Oh, if you need the best opening, like it's probably some kind of a Sicilians. Like, but if that's like too much to learn, like now I think in these days it's a very popular French defense with black is also a very nice opening. But yeah. Are your friends, for example, with Sasha Nikolov or Kirill Georgiev? I actually played a lot of games with Kirill Georgiev. He was like one of my strongest player I won in my career. When I won against him the first game, he was like 2670 or something, FIDE. So, yeah, but he's a great player. So g5 played, but black would have to blunder a piece to lose this position. Oh, h5 on the board. Interesting. Yeah, I think like that Ilya put a huge pressure on white, especially on 2 minutes on the clock. So yeah, h5, very good stuff. Now I just think that in the right moment, black needs to get control over e-file. So we have h5. Agard's books were a very good way to improve when we were young. I 100% agree. Deadlocks, yes. Agard books are one of my favorites. Or train openings on a real board. Try and only train on the screen. Exactly, I fully agree with you. Don't train on the screen. That's the key thing. How you want to improve in the easiest way. If I was to start play again, I have to reopen my Dvoretsky analytic manual, and just thinking about it makes me tired. Yes, one of the first books I did for the endgames was Sharashevsky, I think, endgame book. One of the best I had. So GH. Okay, is this bishop f5 coming? The f file is open. Yes, I think that's a final mistake. This must be a final mistake. Now I think Ilya just should just take it. The only thing I'm thinking about, if you take it, can I play rook f1 here, like to pin? Am I missing something? Oh, yes, there is something here. Ilya needs to see this. This is the last trick. Woodpecker is good. Yep. I'm working with some of my students as well. Woodpecker looks very interesting. Oh, let's see. Let's see. The chat. Where is the win for here? Where is the win for black? Not rook c2. Cerna Strela. Hello. I see something better here. That's so cool. We have bishop h3. Oh, he took. Okay, we have that. Bishop d3, the chess player. Yes, that's good. Romantic. Yes. We go bishop d. We got there. Okay, I'm guessing he's... Okay, I guess good. Okay. We have bishop f. I think white was ready for rook f1 here. I think he blundered bishop d3. Let's see it. Let's see it. I think he blundered this. Boom, boom. Let's see. Is this rook f1 is coming? Is rook f1 is coming? What will white play now? Rook f1. We have 1 minute on the clock. Rook f1. Ilya. Bishop d3. Is it bishop d3 on the board? Yes, bishop d3 calculation. That's the blunder. And you see, that's the look when you blunder. Yes, because bishop f1 is coming. That's a brilliance, I agree. This is not resignable. Beautiful, bishop d3. So we guessed the trick. We guessed the trick. Okay, and now rook f1 in between move. Now I can say, you know, I never want to say it's 100% over, but this should be over. Yeah. Bishop f1. You must take it. Well played. Nice. Yes. And takes with the queen. Now we take the queen. And I think just rook c2, I suppose. The easiest, just cut the second rank. And here we have, I think, yeah. Exactly, king f1. Resign alert. Yeah, I think rook c2 is coming now. Or maybe we give rook c1 check, then rook c2. What do you do first? I think rook c2 first. I don't give a check. I immediately get control over the c2. Rook c2. Yes. Okay, I'm better guesser now. Yeah, that's what Oscar I thought as well. Yes. Is woodpecker method good? Good question. I had a good experience with it, so I think it's good. If I need to say it, yes, I will say it. Yes. Rook c2. What do you think, guys? How much will this be longer? Now we'll wait for the handshake. Yes, Ilya played a very good game. He's in a good shape, I will say. After this round one, I will say that he's in a pretty good shape. Five-minute tops. We get the 5 minute. Hello, thank you for follow. Well played, Eli. Well played, Ilya. Yeah. Will you video call him after? Haha. I think he will video call me if the stream was good. Okay, so I hope the stream was good. Like you'll tell me in the comments. We will tell Ilya that you found at least 3 of his moves. Not 3, like maybe a little bit more. Rook c2. Okay, knight f3. Amazing commentator. Thank you so much for his SG. Like I said, it means a lot because I didn't stream for a while. So okay, so now it's a question: do we play g4 now, or do we push the g? Yes, Nemanja, I agree. Very good. Yeah, thank you so much. The geography term 5974. Thank you. You think he'll play this under the mate? Like a g4? No, he will grab the material. Okay, that actually rook b2 is like the easiest. You just grab the b and grab the a and you push the b. Yeah. Hello there. 093, I agree with you. Might as well play g4. Why give it up? Yeah, Kameroji, that was like a 50-50. I was not sure. Well, he played g4 or this, but he wanted just to grab the points. I think he just wanted to push b. Okay, so that's the thing. You don't tell Serbian GMs that they're great. They already know it. But if you ask me, GM Nikola was a good addition to the stream. Thank you. That's enough of the compliment. Was a good addition. You don't need, better. Everyone, I beat my first FM 2-3 plus. Congrats. How was the game? Congrats. I hope you had very nice. So b3 is coming. I think that he can't do anything to stop the b pawn. b3 92 b2 props. Yep, I agree. So we just push b until the end. I think that's the way. Yeah, just b pawn. Just push. B. Now we see the body language. For me, it was always interesting when I'm winning. Okay, that's a handshake. Okay, well played. Yeah, very nice game. Very, 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 very nice game. What is accuracy of white? Please, someone can tell me of accuracy. But was a very, very interesting game here. Let's do like a little recap of the game. I hope you will like that. Very good game by 100%. So Ilya played a very, very good game. So like I said, everything starts from this move e5. I think when this e5 happened, like he really put the white in the tough, like because like I think with e4 now white is not sure if if Ilya wants to take it. So now he played this and now a5. The plan is to get to the c, and someone said that this position recognized the Philidor, like for black. And I think the move bg5, like I said from the start, maybe was not the best choice. Maybe f3. So now we have this bg. Brum. Okay, that's everything was good. And now the computer only said that maybe this move, if Ilya just played like knight g4, this will be 100% accuracy. He played h6, but to me it was also fine. Bishop d2, and from here, the best move, c6. Very important to undermine the center. Bishop d7, very nice, takes. Here white missed this option, I think, of bishop c5. But then we said d4, some complication, but still black should be better. But now we have this and our rook c8. Perfect control. And now the move, I think this was from the chat, we didn't see that, and f5. So that was fun. And then knight f6 and knight c4. Pressure the bishop. Very accurate, yeah, very crazy. And b5, awesome. You want to go b4. Queen to d3, b, trade, take, and now ef. And now this was this moment when he took, yeah. And now we had this bishop f5, but Ilya played very safe and very, very nice. And now g5, and yeah, this was a little blunder and was easy. So, yeah, big love for me. I really hope you enjoyed this stream. Thank you so much for your time, and I really hope to see you next time. I hope you enjoyed the streaming and everything. Like this was my first stream after 2 years, so I hope you had a nice time with me. So definitely, I hope to see you soon then, everyone. I'll read a couple of... So, thank you guys one more time. So, and then I will see you in the next round. Big congrats to Ilya for the very nice first round game. So, have a nice time, guys, and hope to see you soon. Bye! Thank you.